Monday morning, everybody. A little late than never. I guess better late than never. It's a bit after 9 o'clock, 17 after 9. Chris Allen here on a Monday, October 9th with your Sam Channel weather, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, got a late start this morning, but all we have to show you this morning is a few sprinkles. And there we are on the radar scene this morning. You can see that from Bowling Green east, we're seeing light rain, some mostly sprinkles. As you can see, they're just kind of fading off to the east from, you know, eastern Butler County through the Mammoth Cave area, and then just kind of scattered all the way over to Campbellsville. They're all moving east as the arrows show you. Light rain and sprinkles down across the Cumberland Plateau. Bowling Green, we've actually had some sun break through here in the last little bit. I don't think we're going to see much out of this. Just we expected some sprinkles, and that's about all we're getting. Enough to wet your windshield this morning, and then it's all going to be gone later. So, what you're seeing this morning is what you get, and then that's it. Just a little disturbance that's touching off some of that activity today, and we're going to see a high around 70 this afternoon. A little bit warmer than yesterday was when we only got up to 67, and that 67 was 8 degrees cooler than the average of 75. So we are going to be, I think, a bit warmer today than yesterday. All right, here's a look at the Kentucky Mesonet as of about 20 after 9. I know I'm getting a late start this morning, but here we go. Seeing a lot of 50s and then near 60 out west of us, where we're seeing more sunshine, less cloud cover. The clouds are over us and some of those light rain sprinkles and brief showers. So it's cooler here, but we're starting to warm up here in Warren County, 57 after starting at about 52 or so this morning. And now we're starting to see upper 50s and 60s in Western Kentucky as all that moves our direction, that sunshine that is going to break through the clouds at times this afternoon and start to warm us up gradually. In fact, we're going to get warmer temperatures as we get toward the middle of the week, thanks to high pressure and dry weather for the coming days. So it's not going to stay like this throughout. In fact, let's take a look at the model blender, and you'll be able to see that while we're going to stay around 70, maybe 71 or so today and tomorrow, we're going to warm up into the mid 70s by the middle of the week. But then things come crashing down again. We're going to have another big shot of colder air that's going to hit us for the weekend. This weekend coming up. As you can see, we go from an early day high of 75 or near 75 on Friday, but then showers and thunderstorms, gusty winds come in, and we're going to quickly go down into the 50s by Friday night. And then Saturday, we're only going to get up into the low to maybe mid 60s, but it's going to be windy. I will tell you that. And it could be stormy. We could be looking at some heavy rain, maybe some flooding, severe weather, not off the table. Still watching that possibility. I told you last week to have a heads up for this coming Friday, and it's still there. So we'll see how this pans out in the next few days. But look at that. Afterwards, only upper 50s to around 60 for high temperatures around this time next week. And lows will once again kind of teeter totter between upper 30s to low 40s. So more cold air is coming in, even though we may warm up into the mid 70s at some point this week. It's not going to last. All right, here's a look at the model map. And you can see the showers that are over us this morning right here. See those? And those are going to, in the upper flow, are going to move out pretty quickly to our east as we go through the day. So, again, this is not going to last. That's going to move on, that weak disturbance. Here we go into tonight and into the day on Tuesday. Pretty quiet weather, quiet weather. And you can see the red lines here. We're still looking at warm air. See all that? Warm air. All the warm air staying with us for a while. I don't see any blue showing up yet. But here we go on into Tuesday night into Wednesday. Wednesday looks pretty dry, but it's going to be on Thursday that we start to see an increase in clouds. You can see down south of us Gulf moisture that will begin to come up from the south and meet up with the warm air. There's some interaction going on here back to the west, and eventually all of this is going to come together to set us up for the next system by Friday, the one that's going to bring us the next chance of rain. So it'll be on its way. Just give it a few more days, and we'll be looking at our next chance of rain, which does look to be mostly on Friday. Now, here's this disturbance that's over us this morning, right here, but it's moving on very quickly. It's going to be out of here with that departing cold front. You're not going to be able to tell much difference behind this front. This was just a weak disturbance to touch off some of the sprinkles and the light rain that we're seeing this morning. That's going to move on. There may be a little patchy fog you see tonight. High pressure filling in back behind on Tuesday. Here comes Wednesday with showers developing ahead of that front and showers developing and moving out of the Gulf of Mexico. You can see that these two are going to meet right over the area as we get into Thursday, closer to us, then into Friday. That's when we see the rain, gusty winds, and thunderstorms. And here's the colder air. And look at that back there. See all that? See that purple and blue? That's mixed precipitation and snow in the higher elevations of the Rockies. So there's colder air coming in, just not over us yet. But there will be colder air with this system as it moves in. So here we go into Saturday morning, still some leftover showers. Even into early Sunday, we could see some showers just kind of hanging around, little leftovers. But by Monday, a week from today, we're back into high pressure, tight lines here, isobars tightly packed. So we're going to see some breezy and cooler conditions as we head into the weekend and into the beginning of next week. There you go. All right. Sprinkles today at first, then some clearing through the clouds at times. A high today, we'll say around 70. Then tonight, clear 42. Tomorrow, Tuesday, sunshine about 71 or 72. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the Sam Channel Weather Podcast, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace on the Sam Channel. Also, join me tonight, 5, 6, and 10 for the weather on your TV. In the meantime, God bless you. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow.